puzzles will come with one pallet underneath them.
Okay.
Okay? One thing that you'll have to do, let's take one apart, Ronnie.
Okay. These are the puzzles in the cardboard boxes.
Let's take that one apart here. Well,
on top of one pallet.
Ronnie, before you take it apart, you want to take it apart with it sitting on the ground first.
Because your skirt falls down and gets stolen.
Okay, that's fine.
It's easier to just stack it up like
Problem
this.
is you don't know how many pallets. Anyway, go ahead.
I always take one off.
And they come with 2 boxes covered like that?
Well, that's just a cover.
Right.
Yeah.
But it looks
just like what it looks
okay.
like here. That's the way it comes.
Okay.
Take your shrink wrap off of it.
And they throw away the shrink wrap.
Yeah.
Bob, come inside.
Well, see, that's why you can do it yourself.
Yeah, because if one person's doing it.
That's why I always do it before I put the pallets in. Because it's tough to do. Not tough, but
Awkward.
awkward. Okay? That's what it looks like. Take the shrink wrap off this.
And then you cut the tape on the...
Yeah, let's not take the shrink wrap off this one.
Yeah, I'm not. Cut the tape in the box.
And are they saving those cardboard pieces?
These
tops?
tops?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, if
Okay.
you can.
Yeah.
And that's a little tough too.
I know.
And
So if you can, save the cardboard
yeah,
top.
yeah. Then you cut the side, and then these just fall down.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then they tape back up, and that covers the
I just skirt for your 3 pallets underneath, 3 or 4 pallets underneath.
Now that's too high of a that's not too high of a display. That's not bad at all. So what you don't want to do, you've got to get enough pallets underneath it so that it lifts it, so that you can get a forklift underneath the skirting, so you're not tearing into the skirting.
So they need to get the pallets in Costco?
Yeah, Costco will give them to you.
Okay.
That's a standard.
So
thing
the
with
puzzles sit on some spare pallets that
3 or 4
3 or 4
Either
spare
3 or 4
pallets.
Not by spare. You just ask Costco
Yeah.
for them, and they provide them.
Okay, so
Okay.
it provides a platform for the puzzles.
Then they'll need to put the boxes out, the box holders. And without the box, or without, excuse me, not the box holders, the bag holders. They need to put the bag holders out, and without the bags, you can't sell puzzles. Where's the bag? The ones that he made up. This is what they look like, and they're already full of bags. And all you have to do is lift. I don't like that. I use this one. Is lift the tray up and slide it in, and you should at least 4. That's almost impossible. You don't have to do the top. I do the bottom. Or the bottom.
That's
Either
what I
way.
do.
Yeah,
well, if you have 2 people, you can do the bottom.
we saw it in Issaquah. It was on the bottom.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't. To me, it doesn't matter. You can't. Well, see, you can't get that in there. You're gonna have to lift the top up, undo it, and lift it. Be sure if they're using a knife to cut all this, they don't go so deep. They cut the puzzle sleeves. Okay? And they should be on all 4 sides. There should be 4 of them on all 4 sides.
And so the customer just takes 2 puzzles and puts it in the bag.
And goes to the cash
Goes
register.
to the register.
And then then you put you tape all this down, and you can borrow tape
Right.
from Costco. They'll let you. They have guns, and then you just take it and you sit it down on the line.
two sides of the pallet. Those are your two outsides on this. So
that would go right here. So you see that here and you see it here, the shoppable sides. Of course, we put the bag in the wrong place. You're going to put a cue ball behind it. You want to put that in before you put these in place.
So how many spaces does Costco usually give you?
Well, this is a 6-pallet roadshow.
Okay.
So that's how many spaces you get. Okay? That's how that looks. Except you'll, of course, have another one on over there. Okay?
And then you put another box of bags here and two more over on that side. So you have.
The puzzles in the morning and before they leave. They'll need to straighten everything up before they leave. They need to take the for example, when you shop these, when the shoppers come, they're going to mix them up all the time. And you need to pull them all forward or to the shopping areas, or they'll even reach in if they see a San Diego and there's not a San, they're going to reach in and get this. You're going to need to move everything up and refill it. So every day. Now, when they get down to where they've sold all of these, or not all of them, but it's getting real sparse, and we need to go to, we need to take it down a level, and that'll happen after the first show. When it comes to the next show, the next people aren't going to see exactly what you've got here. So they take the tray off and put another pallet underneath to lift it up to eye level, and then they start shopping this. Okay? And really, you work from the outside in or from the middle out, middle up. What were you going to say, Ron?
I did something else besides then. Since then, forgot.
Every day. Now, you're going to get down to where there's not going to be very many on top, Robin. When that happens, you just need to keep moving it forward so they can keep shopping it. Go ahead, Ron. What were you going to say again?
I was going to say, I like putting the bag boxes down here. If you don't, you have all these
They're
bag
blocking.
box there, bag box here, one
They're
there,
covering
one
up the
there.
product.
It's covering up your
They're just
product.
and you can. One
And
person can do it because we've done it.
One person can. It's a little hard, but you have to just lift up and pry up and put it in there. So it just kind of shows. And then when you unpack, cut these off. Cut it off. Don't tear it off. So if you tear it, it's going to rip the cardboard and
And then you
everything
have
out.
to put
So
them
when you
back
break
up.
it down,
When you
cut
break-
the tape.
Cut the tape, put it back where it
up.
was, and tape it again.
Tape it
Okay.
on the back side.
Okay, so
And
it can be
then
shipped.
Then when you set it back up, tape in the same spot. Just put tape back over the identical same spot.
And these you got to take just the way they came. Take them right out, fold them up, and they're right up back up on top like they came. Now, one thing that'll happen is you're going to have Costco throw away your caps, your shipping caps. That's that.
The tops.
Yeah, that's that right over there. So when they ship, when they get ready to ship, is that they have to shrink wrap the heck out of this thing, and you can borrow shrink wrap
Yep.
from Costco. And so that and they're going to need to put their and they can't forget their bags. They've got to go find their bags and put them up just like they came to you.
Yep.
Okay? It's just a reverse process. So